Hello and welcome back to my CATIA V5 tutorial series. Today we'll do a crash course on electrical harness design. We'll be learning the basics of harness design, and by the end of this video you will learn how to design your own bundles with the electrical workbench in CATIA. First thing first, we need to start by doing a few options if you haven't done them already. One thing to do is on the infrastructure, part infrastructure, and you need to check this keep link with selected objects. This will be very useful to keep your links to the clips if you are using the clips as separate parts like I have and like you should. The other ones are in the equipment and system, electrical harness discipline, electrical harness design. Here, this is more like a recommendation, but it's very good to have like a color, green color or whatever, for your bundles to see if everything is okay. It's always good to keep geometrical links. This is a very good option to have. You can select here whether you want a circular bundle or you can want different shapes. If you want different shapes, you can check this one. Here, the flex algorithm is usually what is used for these bundles. It's more accurate. Here you can adjust for performance and accuracy. Okay, you can check this to be warned if the bundle collapses. Here you'll select the red color if your bundle cannot be designed with the required bend radius. And that's pretty much it. In this tutorial, we'll not start from scratch. Instead, we'll use this assembly where I've thrown together a few parts and the clips and connectors which I've designed off screen. So right now we are in the assembly design. We need to switch over to the electrical assembly design. So we go over to equipment and systems, electrical harness, and this one, electrical harness assembly. Now we need to convert this product here where we have our clips and connectors to a bundle, to an electrical bundle. So we create this geometrical bundle, we click this, and we have our bundle here. Now we double click this so we make sure we are inside this one, and we create our first multi-branchable document. This will be the document for our harness. Now, what is to note here, when you define your route for the harness, you have two ways to do it. One, you can use electrical components. So these clips here can be electrical components, like these connectors here. And these ones can have predefined bundle attachment points. So it's very easy to connect them together. You can click here on the route, select the two connectors, and the harness just knows where to attach itself. Now, making these electrical connections, you might not have them available, and it's pretty hard to define them correctly. For example, you'll see what I mean with these clips. So if I don't already have them, I prefer to use points. I prefer to use points and planes like this. So you select the plane, you select the point, the tangency plane, like that, and like that. Click OK, and you have created a part of your bundle. A side note here, I will actually teach you how to create these electrical documents if you so want to do. So here we have actually two of the same geometry, but we have two part numbers here. So we can select the second clip and we can convert this. I'll show you how to convert it to an component if you want. You open this in a new window. You see you have your points where we connect the bundle, and in order to connect it, to create this to convert it into an electrical component, you need to go to electrical harness and harness electrical part design. So here you can choose what type of part it is. To be honest, I don't really know what all these do. I just know that for this you need to define it as a mounting equipment. And we say clip 2, that's fine. And now it will be an electrical component. You see you have this logical termination here. And now you need to define a bundle attachment point, which is this one. You select the part, representation, you select the point you want, point, and initial condition means the surface you want the bundle to be tangent to. And that is this plane here. Select OK and you have your point here. You can go ahead and close. instead of point 1 and point 2, you can remove those points. And now you can just select the component, and it'll automatically select like this. Right, but I just said we are not going to use that today, so we're going to remove this and use this clip instead. Why do you want this? Because it's if you don't define it very well, you're gonna have a harder time controlling it. Now you just create your bundle like this, and you can already see here that the bundle turns red. That means it cannot respect the bend radius that you have imposed for it. And I'm going to show you what that means in a bit. Okay, at the moment we will stop here. So this harness has a diameter of 10 and a bend radius of 1.5 millimeters. That means it needs to have a minimum bend radius of 15 millimeters. And it looks like it cannot respect this. So we can easily solve this by adding a little slack on the harness, like so. I think maybe 3% is probably too much. Let's say 2%. The other thing I wanted to show you is when you have harnesses like this, also with slack, you see that the harness kind of like has like a belly up, so to say, where it doesn't really sit realistically. The way you can fix this, to trick it into staying flat on this, you need to add some additional control points. So here, after point 11, you can see here, you hold in control, and you can actually add some points underneath it here, like that. And now the harness basically rests on that surface. The rest of the components, you can just position them as you would normally in an assembly, and you can use snap. Could have actually used cumulative snap. I think it would have been a lot easier. Okay, you go back to the bundle, and you add a point after this one, and you see the bundle breaks. Yeah. But that's fine. We can actually add the slack later and fix it. Okay, now you see that here we have an extra connector which you have unconnected, and here we have like basically an extra branch that we need to connect. So how do we fix this? Well, you go into the branch. Where was it? There was this command, add branch point. Yeah, there it is. What you need to do is select this, maybe select length, it's probably better, and add a branch point somewhere here. Let's say, okay. And now the harness is split in two. Here we will add an extra branch point. Oops, that's not good. This branch point here is not in a good position. Must have accidentally jumped. Okay, the thing is, in order to control the slack separately for each segment, you need to add more branch points. So therefore, you go back to this and you add branch points. I would say one branch point should stay here. Back to this branch over here. To create this, you need to double click on this one. Then you need to click on this branch definition, and it will create a new branch here. Here you need to click on this point, put a tangency to the curve, and then you can just create the points that you want. So this is collapsed. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. And finally the connector. You create another one here. Same as before, like that. You can leave it like this at the moment. Good. Now, all that's left to do is to put in the extra slack and fix the bundle sizes. Now, this bundle here should be thicker than the rest. So this is 10 millimeters bundle segment. Yeah, this bundle segment, this will actually probably be like something like 14. And this one over here, the last section, should actually be something like 8. And this one again should be something like 8 because it's smaller. So this is small. This is larger because it contains more wires, and these are smaller because they contain less wires. Okay, and now to fix this, the final issue. You can see here that this harness here is not respecting the bend radius. You define the diameter, and then you define bend radius, which is usually you can have it fixed or you can have it a ratio of the diameter. So normally a 1.5 ratio for a multi-cable harness like this one should be pretty much acceptable. But you can see here it needs to be 12 and it's currently 11.1 because it cannot compute it with these distances here. So to solve that, we add slack. So there's an option here where you have add local slack, and because we have split our cable like this, we can select actually this and put here like 20 millimeters, and it'll add the slack only here, so not here. Click OK, update, and we still have some issue here. I guess we can move this point a little bit rearward, update this, go back like that, and add like 5 millimeters of extra slack here. So now you have these harnesses smaller. This little bundle is bigger. This one is bigger because then it splits into two. And there you go. I guess what's left to do, the only thing is to edit this root here, because we don't want it clashing like that, and maybe add a point in between them, like that. You can see that here it's a bit of an issue. It guess it kind of doesn't like something. Yep, and that's it. That is how you build your first harness. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found this really helpful, and see you next time.